On launch, MarkBookWeb will present this screen. To create a new class, click the Create New Class button towards the lower left. And this screen will appear. The two red boxes near the top need to be filled in. So you can use a class code, which is probably a ministry code, and give it the name that it is commonly known as. In this example, I've chosen a ministry code, and the -02 indicates that it's the second section of this particular course. Science 9 is the common name. If the class doesn't begin in February of 17, cycle forward or backward to pick the starting month. Data in the 6 fields at the bottom will likely autofill from your login or from previous classes. If anything is missing, click in that field and type. When finished with this screen, click Next at the bottom. Each class needs at least one mark set. A mark set is a group of assessment data. It could be a subset of the curriculum, or it could be a period of time. In this example, I filled in 4 characters in the short code field, the first 3 letters of the ministry code followed by the number 1. Since I'm dividing my data into time blocks, I'm going to call this first mark set Term 1. The master course code is a repeat of the ministry code. Drop down the block title menu and examine the options that you have for cross-classifying assessment data. So you could break data down by unit, or you could break it down by any other term in this list. I'm going to select COP, standing for Conversations, Observations, and Products. Type in a room number. Most classes will be on a day 1, but you could have a multi-day timetable, and put down the period in which this class appears on day 1. For teaching days, select or deselect the appropriate days of the week. For calculation method, make a choice. And similarly for weighting method, make a choice. When finished with this screen, click Next. Students in this new class will eventually appear in the left column. Students already in other classes that are in your database appear in the right column. To add a new student to this class, click the New Student button. Begin typing to fill in the data on this screen. The first 5 fields are compulsory, and the other fields from code name on down are optional, including an image link to a student photograph. When you finish typing, click Save, and Meg, in this case, will be added to the new class. If you have other students that are already in the database, you can click on their name and click the left arrow to add them into this class. When finished, click Next. Use this screen to add categories to your class. Click the New button, type in the name of a first category, Knowledge and Understanding in this example, and give it a weight. I'm going to give it 25 weight points and a color. Click Save to return to the previous screen with your new category added. Your categories will appear in alpha order. If you're not going to use the miscellaneous category, click on it and click Delete. When finished with this screen, click Next. Type in the names of the titles within your selected block title. In this case, it's Conversations, Observations, and Products. You're allowed up to 6 characters for each of those titles. If I was using the word unit instead of COP, I'd type in the names of each of the curriculum units for this screen. When finished, click Next. A summary appears for this class. If this is satisfactory, click Finish. If not, click the Previous button to return to any of the prior screens. And you'll return to the original screen with your new class now available. Click the Open a Class button to continue working with this new class.